Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
Welcome to the Friday Night Live show with Comics Unlimited. I'm Nancy McCann, and I'm coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. My niece Ashley is here assisting me tonight.
Hey guys.
And Carlos is on a little vacation, so he'll be back with us hopefully next week. Tonight's show I'll be showing books from modern books to Golden Age books, and it'll be in a buy it now format. So if you see something you'd like, please just put the name of the book, the issue number, and we will put it aside for you if you're an in-store customer, or we will start accumulating books for you if you want them shipped. Our shipping is 1 to 6 books, $10, 7 or more books, $15, and we will let you build a box. So just let us know if you want to do that, and we will send you a PayPal invoice. So if you have not bought from us before, please fill out the form that's showing on the screen so that we know exactly who you are and where to send the invoice so we can ship to you. We've got a whole bunch of people already entering the live stream with us. We've got Alvin and Samantha and Carlos and Ashby, Ricky, and Carlos says hi from North Carolina. Carlos, I'm sure he's having a great time on his little trip. All right, so... Oh, and before I start showing books, I just want to say we had our first little field trip last week with the Cayuga ghost hunting meetup, and we took a little trip over to Fletcher Park. I always get that wrong. Fletcher Park, which is a really interesting park. It's very close to the store and super creepy when it gets dark. And it has a nice paved walkway. It's about 1.75 miles. And so we walked through there, visited a bunch of spots, ran a few, what do you call it?
EVPs.
A few EVPs. So we had a good time, and we plan to do some future events. We're thinking about going to the Oak Fort Cemetery next time. So if you're in town and you want to join us, please watch for the notices on Facebook and just join us. All righty. I'm just going to start in with a few books. First, I have Thanos #2. This is a 1:25 ratio variant, and this is $8. This is a Immortal Hulk 18, and it's an Alex Ross cover. It's a key book because it's the first appearance of the new Abominator and first full appearance of the Red Harpy. And also Tatiana joins Gamma Flight in this issue. So this one is $6.
Carlos says casino. That's where our next group meeting he wants.
Oh, he's suggesting that we investigate the paranormal at a casino.
That's smart.
Multitasking there.
Yeah.
Number 19 is $4.
Ashby would like that Hulk.
Certainly. Here you go. And then Hulk number 20 is $4. And have Immortal Iron Fist number 20 in fine condition. This is $2. Number 21 in fine, $3. Flash number 0 from 2012 in fine, $7.50.
Brian Jackson, Carlton Jackson is with us. He says hello.
Oh, hello. Long time no see. We had like a little meeting of the Friday Night Live audience here in the store a little earlier today. Carlos does seem haunted by the deals he missed out on. Yeah, we had a little group meeting, and then let's see, what was it? Ricky was here, Carlton was here, and then Dennis was here today. Okay, I've got a Flash number 46. This is the Looney Tunes variant cover with Roadrunner and Speed.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that cool? That's $7 from 2016. And Fantastic Four from 1972. This is number 119. It's $39. It's in fine condition. It has a minor spine roll. This is a really interesting issue, though, because in this issue, instead of calling Black Panther Black Panther, they call him Black Leopard, which sort of makes no sense. But it was because in 1972, the Black Panther Party was very politically active and had done some violent things, and so they were trying to not, confuse people by calling Black Panther Black Panther. But they only tried this briefly, and for whatever reason, they went back to Black Panther after that. but it still does have Black Panther in it. He's just called Black Leopard.
Dennis says that we should have some exclusive pins.
Some pins for the show watchers. We'll have to consider that.
Comics Unlimited Group Club.
This is number 120 from 1972. This is also considered a key because it's the first appearance of Airwalker. It's in fine, and it's $27. Look, he walks on air. What an appropriate name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that road we have down here called, what is it, Overhead Bridge Road.
Oh.
It's like, where else would a bridge be? Has to be overhead, right? Fantastic Four 125 from 1972 in VG is $8. And this book is considered a key because it's the last Stan Lee story that he wrote as a monthly writer before he took charge of the company. So this is the last monthly that he wrote, number 125, and that's $8. Number 127 from 1972 in fine condition is $12. And number 128 in 1972, this is very good, and it is $8. And this is a really interesting issue because it has this insert in the middle. It's like a 4-page color insert right in the center of the comic. And the reason for that was in 1972, President Nixon declared war on inflation, a topic that we are involved with right now. But he wanted to battle inflation by calling for a price freeze. And so comics had just gone up to 20 cents just a few months before this. And so in order to not get in trouble with the government, Marvel added a 4-page color insert so that added value to the comic so they could justify that they'd raised from 15 cents to 20 cents price increase. Even though this is not the first issue that had a 20-cent cover price, there were like a few before that. But as soon as they found out that they were, going to be in trouble, they did this one with this little 4-page color insert that shows characters. So I thought that was rather interesting. Little part of history. And my husband, Jesse, has joined us. All right. Tales to Astonish, number 100 from 1968. This is in fair condition. I've priced it at $15. It has some ink writing on one of the interior pages, like someone wrote in a word balloon. And it has ink on the front and the back cover. You can see they crossed out and wrote in verses. And for some reason, Submariner's mouth got a reworked job with the ink. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, but other than that, the book's actually solid and a nice copy, except for some little kid went to town with a pen on this book. So it's only $15. Here we go. Sorry. I don't have Carlos to hand books to, so.
Well, once the stack gets up there, I'll move them.
I appreciate that, but for now, it's just I have to keep popping over there. Okay, Curse of the Spawn, number 16, $2.50. Curse of the Spawn, number 10, $6. So Spawn Universe is coming soon.
Yeah.
Ashley did a lovely table display with all the different toys and graphic novels and recent comics and trades that we have of Spawn. So there's going to be a lot of attention on Spawn the next couple months as we lead into the 4 new, actually 3 new titles and the regular title going forward starting in June.
Should be exciting.
Mm-hmm. And they're doing like a lot of covers for the not the 0, but the number 1 Spawn Universe. I just ordered those and there's just a lot of really striking covers. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them.
Yeah, it should be cool. All right. I have some Namor comics. This is number 10 in near mint, $5. Number 25 in very fine, $3.50. And number 26, $2 in fine. Number 28, very fine, $4. Number 29, very fine, $2. Number 32, $6. I always try to tilt, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'll try to see if we have any of the other ones around the store and switch them out.
Okay.
That way it's able to lean those forward.
Number 33, $4. This is a cable number 150, and it has a lenticular cover, so you can also see New Mutants 87 on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a tribute to 87. It's $5.
The camera doesn't really pick that up, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it shows. Actually, right now I can see cable. Earlier I could only see New Mutants, so it goes back. That's the fun part about that. Long Shot number 1 from 1985. This is in fine condition. It's a newsstand cover, and it's the first full appearance of Long Shot and Spiral, and it is $20. So this weekend, the Experience is having a special event, and it is going to celebrate Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. And they're going to have a number of guests, which I'll talk about a little later in the show. But it's going to be hosted by Ming Chen and Amy Chu, and they will be here this weekend having creators on for interviews and a whole bunch of special programming this weekend. So hopefully you'll watch that. And then if you see anything on there that you're interested in, just let me know. I'd be glad to try to get them for you. Because I'm sure the creators will be talking about their new work and things that they've worked on in the past. So just let us know. Alrighty. And okay. I have a Robin, Son of Batman, number 10 from 2015. This is the B cover, and it's still sealed in its original bag, and it is $4.
That's a very handsome picture. Like his bone structure is very nice.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Dexter.
Actually, he does. That's very true.
He does look
That's
like that.
Like the hair and the hairline too.
Yeah, there's something
That's
about it.
great.
Okay, from Image Comics, Plastic number 1. This is a second printing and very fine for $3. And this is Marvel Comics Presents X-Men mini comic from 1988. And it reprints X-Men number 53. And it is in very good condition. It's $1.
If you guys hear that growling, it's probably my stomach.
Poor Ashley. She's not feeling so good today.
I know. I feel like I have a stomach bug or something. My stomach just made a loud noise. It did earlier too when Dennis was here. I'm like, oh God, I hope he doesn't think like it was coming out the other end, but it was just my stomach was just growling. It hurts. Alvin wants that X-Men.
Sure. There you go.
Thank
X-Men for Alvin. And I have a War Machine ash can from 1994. And this one's $4. Free Comic Book Day Transformers Animated from 2009. Very fine. It's $4. NASCAR Heroes Origin Special Free Comic Book Day from 2009, $2.50.
Oh, your dad would like that.
Yeah, I took him home all the old NASCAR comics that we had.
Yeah.
They had that featured all the older drivers, and he liked them a lot. I don't know where he put them. He like squirreled them away somewhere. And I haven't seen them since. I don't know where he put them. They're probably in his secret
Hiding place.
lair in the garage. But he thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah.
NASCAR is fun. It gives me something to talk about with our UPS man when he comes
Yeah.
with our shipment.
It wasn't until I was living with you guys when we came out here to get the store started that I first watched NASCAR, and I used to love watching it with your dad. Like, it was a lot of fun.
Well, you can go and watch it with him anytime you like.
Yeah, we need to take him out to a NASCAR race.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
They have them not that far from here,
Yeah.
really.
It would
But
be
we actually
something
need to go to the
fun.
dirt track. We got to do that too. Okay, Free Comic Book Day of Assassin's Creed from 2016 in near mint. This is $2.50. And lastly, Free Comic Book Day Blackest Night from 2009. This is Blackest Night 0, and that one's $4. I have a Tom and Jerry number 26 from 1951. This is in very good, and it's $10. Secret 6 number 6 in good, and that is from 1969, and it's $4 in good. Very dramatic cover.
That's true, Dennis. He's saying that that's a good cover for Pride that's coming up because it's like the rainbow color and the Blackest Night.
Oh, yeah.
It's rainbowish.
We will have special covers for Pride Month. There's going to be a lot of publishers are doing special variant covers, and so we will have those.
That's awesome.
Also, there's new like pop toys for Star Wars where they're all like Pride flag colors.
Oh, that's cool.
So I did order, I think, some Stormtrooper, a couple things.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. All right, we have Adam the Cat, number 17 from 1959. This is a Charlton comic. It's in fair condition. It's $7.50. Richie Rich Success Stories, number 45 from 1972, in fine condition, and that one's $6. I like this cover because he's like cracking walnuts with a diamond, which actually would work. But I usually use those cracking tools. Nutcrackers. Not so much a diamond, but then I don't have a diamond that size either, so I guess if you got it, use it.
Ricky said that he has the Darth Vader Pride cover. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of interesting covers. I know Phil Jimenez is doing the art on a bunch of Pride covers. And for those of you here from Tennessee, you might not know, Phil was a customer of mine from the time he was like 12 years old. And then he started working for me after we opened the Westminster store in the late 80s. And he worked for me until he finished school and went to New York to go to art school and became a famous comic book artist. But super, super nice guy. And he'll be doing, like I said, the artwork on a bunch of the variant covers coming up.
Hi, Crystal. No, that was a motorcycle that passed by right by the window.
We were kind of expecting a big thunderstorm tonight. It rained a couple times today, like crazy, like really crazy heavy, but not for very long. And then, we thought we might have trouble tonight with the storm, but it's not thundering out there at all.
No, it's actually nice.
It's just motorcycling.
Yeah.
Except it's so humid that you can barely breathe.
Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit.
Oh, good.
Over here, yeah.
Every time we leave, it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
From Beyond the Unknown, number 8 from 1971, in fine is $11. Oh, I wanted to show you this graphic novel that came out this week. And it is called Onion Skin. This won the first Young Adult Graphic Novel Award that Mexico's ever given out. And it's an interesting story involving one of my favorite subjects, food. But it is was a big hit in Mexico. And so now they've put out this English language edition for here.
Our producer said that there's a town here in Ohio that if it rains anymore, it'll be a town in Lake Erie. We get a lot of rain up here. Even in the summertime, it still rains, and I love the rain.
It hasn't rained that much the last month or so, but before that, it was raining like every day.
Yeah.
And I like it too.
Yeah. I look forward to the thunder and lightning storms.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have tornadoes, then they're not the best. Then they're just scary. All right. I have a few Venoms to show you that are variants that we didn't have before. So I just got these in. This is Venom 17 from 2019. It's very fine. It's $8. And this is a second printing.
I heart tornadoes.
Okay, fine. I'll call you next time we have one. You can scurry on down and experience it firsthand. Number 19 is a Mary Jane variant from 2019, and it's in near mint. It's $12. Number 20 is $6. This is the 2099 variant. The blank variant of number 25, $15.
Dennis wants the Mary Jane Venom.
For Dennis. All right. Number 25 variant this is the Comics Elite variant. It's got a Derek Chu cover, so it's a store variant. And very fine, $12. Sorry, the Mylar is very shiny. But it's a great cover. And number 25, second print. This one's running $10. And number 20, this is another second print, number 25. And this one's also $10.
And it said to match the Virgin Venom he bought from us last time.
Was it the same cover with just no trade address on it?
I can't remember, but I'm sure.
I think that's what it
But
is.
yeah. Or it was a Virgin Venom. I don't think. Oh, excuse me, guys. I don't think Lisa's watching. Otherwise, she might be.
She also said she has most of the current ones.
Yeah.
But I do think I have some books tonight that have feature Venom that are older things she might not have. But I'm not sure that she's going to join us. You know, she has a busy life, like we all do. I had one of these on the show a few weeks ago and sold it, and I know there was somebody else who wanted it, but I couldn't remember who. So just letting you know, I got a Mystic number 1, and it's $3. I also have number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, and they're all $3.
Nice little run. Those are pretty covers.
Yes, the artwork on all those cross-gen books was always really wonderful. And the stories were actually really good too. Most of them were like fantasy, and they were just really, really good. Ah, yes. And I found this today. This is a Batman Birth of the Demon graphic novel. This is a first print from 1992. And I am asking $10 for it. It has the smallest of stains on the inside. There's this a little dot. I don't know if you can even see it on the camera. There's a little dot right there that goes through the first and second pages. But other than that, it is perfect. Ah, Samantha is our mystic. I believe I have more copies in this run in the back. So if you want them all, let me know. I'll price them up for you, Samantha.
Thank you.
Maybe on the break, I'll grab them. Okay. And
These are very pretty.
yeah, they are. It's a good series. This is Starlog number 27. This is in VG, very good. And it is $5. And it features the Battlestar Galactica show from the 70s. And I also have the Warren Presents Aliens Illustrated magazine from 1979 and fine, and this one's $15. So we're about to go on our first commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be doing comics that begin with the letter G. We did F last week. This week it's G. I'm sensing a pattern. I was asked today why we were doing G, and it was like, well, I'm actually working my way through restocking, and so as I go along, you know, I'm pulling books for the show and showing to you before they would go in the bin. So I will have all books beginning with the letter G when we come back. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Our producer probably.
Hello, Kyle.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
right, we're back. And I have comics that begin with the letter G to show you. All right, first off, I've got Gabby Gob. This is a humor comic from 1964 and very good. It's $6. That's a Harvey book. Galactus the Devourer, number 1. This is a key because it's the first appearance of Red Shift in Near Mint from 1999, and it's $10. Gamora, number 1. This is a variant cover from 2017. The cover is by Diodato, and it's a 1-in-10 ratio retailer incentive cover, and it's $10. Gamora number 2 from 2017, and very fine, is $3.25. I'm sorry, we were visited again by Mr. Motorcycle.
No, I think that was a moped that time.
It was like a moped, yeah, but same thing, just noisy. $1.50 for number 3, and very good.
Ricky hopped over to YouTube so he can chat with Carlton. They were talking about it earlier today.
Number 4 is $3.25 and very fine. And lastly, number 5 is $6.
Yeah, one of these nights somebody's going to come up to the door and try to get in thinking that we're open because we're in here, the lights are on.
We actually get that very little here. It's kind of surprising. In California, we used to have people pulling on the door all the time after close, and we were open a lot later there. But here, it's like people just don't, I mean, very, very rarely does anybody come to the door because sometimes I'm here late. Remember one night I was at the store working on stuff, and it was like 3 a.m, and someone called me, and this was in Westminster, and they called, and I answered the phone, and then they acted all shocked that I answered, like, you know, why are you answering the phone at 3 a.m? And I'm like, why are you calling at 3 a.m? You know, it's like, I don't understand that. You know, what store's open at 3 a.m? Comic store. Although someday I wouldn't mind having the 24-hour drive-through comic store. I think that would be super fun. Not as crazy an idea as our other concept we had years ago of caveman comics, where everybody would dress like cavemen. Oh that would have been kind of fun, I think. But probably not good, and mostly against the law, I would think. All right, I've got Generations, the Iron number 1. This is from 2017. That's $5, and so this one has Ironheart. This one also has Iron Man and Ironheart. This is number 1, the Iron. 1 in 25 ratio variant from 2017, and this one's $10. Now this is an interesting comic. This is a generic comic book type superhero action adventure, number 1. It's from 1984 in fine, and it is $8. And the reason for this is in that time period in 83, 84, generic everything got to be like a big deal in the grocery store, because prior to that, they didn't really have store brands. They just had national brands. So they started putting out these less expensive brands that didn't have, you know, any name brand, but they were basically the same products, and they all had labels that looked like that. So it was pretty funny, actually, that this is entirely a generic comic book.
Alvin wants the Generations 1 in 25 variant.
Sure.
And then Carlos said he had a major storm there. He lost internet. My luck, I missed out on all the Star Wars.
Yeah, you should have seen the stuff you missed, Carlos.
Ricky said they just showed some super rare Star Wars never seen before.
I had never seen them before. And now you won't either. That's so mean. And it's also not true. I don't even think I have anything Star Wars to show tonight.
Shh, don't say that.
I was like,
Carlos.
That's right. Carlos may stop watching. Normally I try to sneak him up here. He tries to like look at him before the show, and I'm like, no, back. I want you to be surprised, But I didn't go out of my way to get any Star Wars. I knew Carlos wasn't going to be here. All right, I got a Ghost Rider 81 from 1983 and good. It's $3.50. And this is Ghost Rider Volume 2, Number 2. And this is a key book because it is the first appearance of Blackout, who's a possible villain in the future Marvel Spirits of Vengeance show. Still unconfirmed. But they've been talking about doing a Spirits of Vengeance show for a while. And apparently some news broke this month that they are thinking about doing that. So if they do, this book may go up even more. But, we just never know what's going to happen in the future. But for now, it's $30. Carlos is teasing me that it's good to know. Bye. There's no Star Wars. He's out. I know that's not true, though. He wouldn't leave unless his internet makes him. Ghost Rider number 6 is $9 and very fine. Number 7 is very fine, $9. And number 15 and good is $3. And this is the very first glow-in-the-dark cover. So you can still feel the glow-in-the-dark that's been applied to the front cover. And sometime I'll show you a picture of when we did a display of these at a big show. We had just hundreds of them. And they were... it was a pretty cool thing when they turn out the lights at night. This is from 1991, and it's $3.
So you're saying that's the very first ever glow-in-the-dark cover that they made, or just for Ghost
No,
Rider?
I believe it is the very first they did. This is in 91. They've since done many of them, and it's become popular again lately. We've been seeing them on a lot of the image books. Like,
Noctera had one. And
didn't Geiger have?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
And then there's like a whole bunch. There's more coming too. Like I keep
Something is
them.
Killing the Children's doing a glow in the
Something
dark
Killing
one.
the Children's going to be glow in the dark.
Carlos wants to glow in the dark.
Okay. For Carlos. There you go, Carlos. Okay. Alvin confirms it's the first. And he would know because he's a glow in the dark comic collector.
Oh, is he? I didn't know
Yes,
that.
he likes them very much. And I think I have a couple more tonight to show, actually, if I catch them. This is Ghost Rider 25. This one's $13. Number 26 is $16.50. Crossover with X-Men. And number 27 is $10.
Dennis said they're free night lights.
Yes, if you get enough glow in the dark covers in one place, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I got a couple more I saw as I was going through. This is a Ghost Rider Volume 2, number 28, still in its original poly bag, still sealed. And it is a key because it is the first appearance of the cameo appearance of the Midnight Suns as a team. And it's the first appearance of Caretaker, Lilith, and Meat Market. And it is running $25.
Meat Market. That's funny.
That's a great name for a
Yeah.
character, don't you think? We also have a Ghost Rider and Blaze Spirits of Vengeance number 1 from 1992. And this one is $6. It's also in its original sealed poly bag near mint. And it includes a poster by Adam Kubert. And it's from 1992. And Spirits of Vengeance number 2 from 1992 is $4. Ah, yes, covers. Again, I'm like, what am I doing next? Oh, more things that begin with the letter G. I guess I'll skip over some of these. Oh, just these. Okay, Spirits of Vengeance number 5, featuring Venom. And this one is $4, and very good. And number 6, also featuring Venom from 1993, and fine, $6. Number 7 in 1993, very fine, $2. And this is number 9. This is very fine, $8. And it's a first appearance of Michael Battolino as Vengeance, $8.
Ashby claims number 9.
Number 9. Here we go. Ashby. Okay. This is another glow in the dark. This is number Spirits of Vengeance number 12 in very fine, and it is $4, and it also has a glow in the dark cover. And Ghost Rider 2. Let me go back. Okay, so Ashby asked the price and grade of Ghost Rider 2. Oh, this one is like near mint. Pull it up close so you can see. It's nice and flat. Really sharp, actually.
And then Arthur would like to know how he claims the book.
Arthur, all you have to do is put the title of the book and the issue number of the book, and then we will pull it for you. And if you have never bought from us before, you will fill out the little form that's going to scroll across the screen here in a sec. And if that doesn't work for you, just contact us here at the store. You can contact us through Facebook or also at our website. Our email, which is comics@comicsunlimited.com. So there's the number 2 that Ashby was asking about.
And also number 28.
Okay, I'll find that here. Let me see.
Hi, Lisa.
The number 28 that you're interested in, Ashby, this is $25, and it's also near mint. It's still its original poly bag sealed. And looking at it and feeling, I can't feel anything on the spine at all.
Number 2 was $30.
$30, and number 28 is $25. Hi, Lisa. Okay, I think we've now caught up on that. So next, I wanted to.
Arthur, Ghost Rider number 2 is $30.
So this weekend, the experience is going to be doing special Asian American and Pacific Islander weekend. We'll be programming and interviews with different creators. And one of the creators that they're going to have on this weekend is Joe Eisma, who is known for doing this book, Morning Glories. This is volume 1 of the trade paperback. And we have numerous volumes of this in stock. So this one collects the first 6 issues. So you may come in and check that out. Listen to his interview this weekend. I believe his interview is on Saturday in the afternoon, around 2. So
Lisa, Carlos wanted me to tell you, he says, hi, twin, because you guys can't see each other's comments.
I'm sorry. What did you? I lost track of something, apparently. Oh. Arthur, we don't negotiate the prices of our books on our show. So the prices that I show are firm. So, you know. Okay.
Lisa said, seeing Venom ride behind Vengeance cracks me up every time.
Okay. So I'm going to continue on with books beginning with the letter G. I don't think we need that one. All right. This is a 6-part series, Ghost Riders Heaven's on Fire from 2009. And this is very fine, $7.50. And number 2 of that series, and very fine, is $4. Fair enough. You got Ashby thinking about the 28. All right, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher, Hearts of Darkness from 1991. This isn't very good. It's $2.50. And the reason is that it has a double folded cover on the front and the back, which means the interior of the book is actually exposed. And in this copy, it got a little dented because there's really no cover right in this part of it. So it's kind of an unusual printing. But it's a good read, $2.50. My husband says his feed keeps starting and stopping. If anybody else is having any problems watching the show, please chime in and let us know so that we can look into the problem. Otherwise, it may just be our service at the house, which isn't always so great, especially when it rains. All right, I have some giant size comics. This is Giant Size Doctor Strange from 1975 and very good, and it's $10. Giant Size Superstars featuring Fantastic Four, number 1 from 1974 is $12. This one's in VG, but it presents really well. It's just got a crease on the back cover that goes through a couple of pages, and so that's why I graded it very good. But it is a really nice looking book, and it's $12.
Lisa said that they stole the title from the song Heaven's on Fire by Kiss.
Probably. Okay. And this one's for Lisa.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. G.I. Juniors. This is a Harvey comic from 1967, number 122, and very good. And it is $4. It's a monstrous issue. And you can meet Blob Man. Maybe this is a comic for you, Ashley.
Why would that be for me?
Because it's like a monster comic.
Oh.
Somebody likes horror over here, I heard.
That doesn't look like a horror cover, though.
Okay, so it's a humor comic, but all right. Girl Frenzy, number 1 from 1998. This is the Wonder Woman Donna Troy issue, $2.50. New Year's Evil Gog from 1998 and fine. This is $1.50. Crystal says her stream stopped briefly, but it's running fine now. Good to know. Thank you. Let us know if you keep having trouble. Golden Age from 1993. This is issue 3 of the series and very fine. That's $8. Golden Age Files and Origins, number 1 and fine is $2.50. This is a 3-issue series called from from 2010 called Gorilla Man. This is number 1 and very fine, and it is $3.25.
Samantha claims that GOG, the GOG. Yes.
There you go. And Gorilla Man number 2 is $250 at very fine. And number 3 and fine, $2. That's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
There was a while during that time period where gorillas and monkeys and stuff were so popular. They were in like every comic from every publisher. It was like a trend for a while. And I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was kind of crazy how many. All right. Gravity number 2 in very fine from 2005 is $2. This is a series from DC from 2010, The Great 10. This is $5. These are all Art Germ covers. Before he was doing all those splendid variant covers, he was doing this. This is The Great 10, number 1, $5.
You running out of space over there?
It's starting to stack up a little. So I also have The Great 10, number 2, $5. Number 3, $4. Number 4, $4. Number 5, very fine, $3. Number 6, and very good, $2. Number 7, and very fine, $5.50. And number 8, and very fine, $3.25. Okay. Green Arrow, number 1. This is the first series of Green Arrow. It was a 4-issue mini-series, 1983. So this is the first Green Arrow solo title, and it also has the origin of Speedy, and it is $5 and fine. And Green Arrow number 71 from 1993 is $3.
You got it, Ashby. Find that back.
It's going to be, oh, you moved things. Because I was going to say, it was right in this pile.
I'll find it.
Should have been in that. Okay. So we're looking for your Ghost Rider 28, Ashby. We'll find it here in just a sec. All right. Green Arrow number 1 from 2001. Very fine, $4. This is when Kevin Smith started writing Green Arrow. So here's some more Kevin Smith's. This is a number 2 from 2001, $3.50, very fine. And this is the first appearance of Mia Dearden, who becomes the second Speedy.
So our producers just said we have 5 minutes, but he also wants to tell us that Nick says hi.
Hi, Nick. Okay. And Green Arrow number 13 in fine from 2002. This is $2. And this is the first appearance and cover appearance of Onomatopoeia.
What?
I think it's supposed to be like onomatopoeia, but it's onomatopoeia. It's just testing me. Fine, $2.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. And number 24. This is a key issue because it's the first appearance of Amon Sur, leader of the Black Circle Crime Syndicate, and son of Abin Sur, who is the Green Lantern who gave Hal Jordan his ring upon his death. So this is a key. It's $2.50. Oh, that is how you spell onomatopoeia. Okay, great. I guess I usually say it so fast, I never noticed there was a T in there. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Okay, Brightest Day Green Arrow from 2010. This is very fine, number 1, and it's $3.50.
Jade Fraser says she wants it. What?
Jade, if you when you want to claim something, if you could please put the title and the issue number, because we go through the book so fast, and there's a delay in us getting the messages, so we never know what books you're talking about. So just put the title and the issue number in there. Okay, so from New 52, Green Arrow 0 from 2012, that one's $5.
She said Green Arrow and Green Lantern.
Green Arrow and Green Lantern.
She said she didn't catch the number.
Is it one of the books you see up here, or is it something we already passed up?
I think
this is all the Green Arrows that I've put up. This is the first series, number 1. And this is 71 from 1993. And then this is the Kevin Smith ones. And then the Brightest Day and the New 52. Can you look and see if we have a Ghost Rider 31 for Ashby when you have a minute?
Yeah, we got to go to break here in just a minute, so I will check during the break.
But I got one more Green Arrow book to show. This is a Green Arrow and Black Canary, number 15. From 2009, and very fine. It's $4.50, and it's the first appearance of Carrie, who later becomes Cupid, from 2009. $4.50, and very fine. So we're going to go on our big commercial break here in just a couple minutes, and when we come back, we're going to have Picture of the Week and this week's variants and toys, and then we'll continue with a few more books that begin with the letter G. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
we're back. That book that you wanted, Jade, we are assuming it's this one. This is a Green Arrow 24. So let us know if it's not the one you want. Okay. Let's see if I have anything else. Oh, Lisa. I do not understand. Okay.
And then on the Ghost Rider 31, I didn't find one in the bin, and we did not show one on tonight's show.
Okay. So I'll be on the lookout for one. Okay, so it is time for Picture of the Week. So this picture features a very special creator, and would be my husband, Jesse Leon McCann, but it also has wonderful assortment of industry folk. And this picture was taken at the Playboy Mansion in 1993. And in this picture, you'll see, starting from the upper left, is Bill Shanis, who was the vice president of purchasing for Diamond Comics until he retired and started traveling the world. And now he puts up pictures of all the places he visits, and he's attempting to visit just about every country in the world. And he's got a good start on that. So he's got just wonderful pictures from all over the world that he's been sharing on Facebook. Next to him is my husband, Jesse Leon McCann. Next to him is me. And then next to me is Bob Hennessy, who is one of the owners of Heidi Ho Comics in Los Angeles. They have since sold the store to one of their employees, but they were longtime retailers in Santa Monica. And next to him is Robert Graff, who started a publishing company called Cult Comics. And his mother runs a comic store called Comic Cult in Carson. And he, is one of my husband's best friends, and hired my husband to do his first writing when he started out working for Warner Brothers doing Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. Robert's the one who asked him to write for him, and that kind of led to his career writing comics. And then in the front row, starting all the way at your left, is Bob Matson, who was my boss for 13 years, owned Comics Unlimited before I owned it. And next to him is John Dacey, who worked at Heidi Ho. And next to him is the late Bill Leibowitz, who started and owned Golden Apple Comics in Hollywood, California. And now his son Ryan runs the store. And next to him is Jim Hanley of Jim Hanley's Universe in New York. And so we were all at the Playboy Mansion because they were debuting Playboy cards, which were trading cards of the different Playboy Playmates. And so they had giant blow-ups of the cards on the stage with the curtains in front of them, and they had the Playmates come out and unveil their cards. And it was pretty cool. Jesse and I took a nice stroll around the Playboy Mansion grounds, got to see, the famous grotto and his zoo with all his bunny rabbits, and it was actually a lot of fun. So I just wanted to share that with you. That I've had a lot of really good times in the comic business over the years, but this was a wonderful time. When this picture was taken by the photographer they had there, and they sent it to Diamond Comics, and they printed it in the publication they send out to all the retailers, but they had to cut out Jim Hanley, and the picture kind of looked like this because I had to black it out, but in the background, all these pictures are nudes, and they couldn't print them in the magazine, so because they had the actual trading cards on display. But it was kind of weird because one of the girls, I talked to her at the buffet while we were getting cocktails and little appetizers, and she was very nice. And then later she unveiled her naked picture. It was very strange.
Our producer said that the 90s were a weird time to be human.
Yeah, but it was kind of a great time, actually. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Alvin would like to know if we have any of those cards for sale.
Asking for a friend.
I'm the friend, Dennis says.
Well, we may have some of the adult cards in the back. We have not attempted to price or sell them. So if anybody is seriously interested, let me know, and we'll
Crystal has
see
a
what
question
we have
for you.
That the Playboy Mansion smelled bad. I didn't actually get to go inside the Playboy Mansion because the family was at home, and they had the party outside in a big tent. So we got to walk all around the Wet Mansion, but we didn't actually get to go in it. So I really can't confirm or deny that the Playboy Mansion smelled weird.
Ricky said that Dennis gets the cards for the articles on the back.
That's right. That's the only reason he wants the cards. Okay, now I gotta look through the cards looking for Sarah Jean Underwood. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Dennis? Now you're so super curious. I think they sold the Playboy Mansion. I could be wrong, but I think that it's no longer the Playboy Mansion. But who would want to buy the Playboy Mansion? It's kind of interesting. Except maybe to take people on tours, because it was a pretty cool place. But anyway, I showed the picture because I wanted to remind everybody that next Friday night, my husband's going to be a guest here on our show here on The Experience, and he'll be signing this Crypto, the Superdog trade paperback that's coming out this week. So we'll have these in store on Tuesday, and he'll be here answering questions and signing copies during the show next Friday night. And then he's going to be here at the store on Saturday to do a signing. And so you're welcome to come talk to him in person if you're in the area. So we haven't set the time for that yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be 11 o'clock on Saturday. So if you're going to come, please just, give us a call or drop by, and we'll confirm that up in the next day or two, and we'll put something up on Facebook. But anyway, he will be here doing this. So, but the reason I treasure that picture is I believe it's the very earliest picture of Jesse and I together, way before we got married. We were friends then. He worked for Diamond Comic Distributors, and I was his customer. And I talked to him on the phone for about a year before I ever met him. But this is one of the occasions that I got to talk to him and hang out with him. And we ended up getting married in 2002. So it was quite a while later that we got together.
Lisa, we did not catch any ghosts. They're kind of hard to capture.
It's not like Pokemon where, you can just grab them.
We did do like a voice recording, and we got like a really strange whisper back as an EVP when nobody was talking. So,
and also kind of a weird grunty sound.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that none of us heard, but then it was on the recording. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think getting better equipment will definitely help. So
yeah,
we're
gonna work on that.
Who are you gonna call? Nancy, I guess.
All righty. And we have another thing that we're doing is in a few weeks, we're going to Ashley's going to be going to the Tuned In Music and Arts Festival in Cherokee Farms in Lafayette, Georgia. And we will be selling discount tickets here at the store, hopefully very soon, hopefully this week. But the festival is actually June 11th, 12th, and 13th. And Ashley will be down there on the 12th and 13th. I will be here at the store, so come visit one of us that weekend.
Yeah, and somebody come hang out with me too.
Yes, Ashley could use somebody to hang out with at the festival.
I'll be there with my mama. She has already committed to going, so that's good.
Oh, next time. Well, there's actually a guy who lives here in Cleveland that has the Ecto One, like built out his car to look like the Ecto One, and he parks like I drive by him all the time. I keep meaning to stop in and meet this wonderful fellow because I haven't seen him pull up at the store, and so I'm starting to wonder if he hasn't found us yet. Because he clearly likes the Ghostbusters just a little, and but he hasn't made it here that I know of.
There's also a guy that drives around in a car decked out with everything Batman on it.
Yes, I've seen. Is it the one that's black and has all the pinstripes?
Yeah, and it has
I see him.
Yellow all over.
I see him all the time, but I've never seen him come here. So hopefully.
I saw him at Walmart the other day too. I almost tracked him down and gave him a flyer.
You really should. But this is a small town. Eventually, we'll catch up with him.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'm ready to go back to a few books that begin with the letter G. Now we get to Green Lantern. This is from the series from 1976. This is number 91, and it's $6. And it is in very good.
Lisa said, what if it's Bill Murray?
God, that would be cool. I don't think he lives here in Cleveland, Tennessee, but you just never know. He's an odd guy. He could live anywhere. And number 92 is $6, and that's in very good. And number 96 in fine is $6. And as anyone who saw my video I don't know if you saw my video on the experience about my favorite Marvel character, but I did a favorite DC character video. I'm not sure if they showed it yet. When they do, you'll know that my favorite character, well, you know now, my favorite character is Hal Jordan. This is number 141 and very good, $8. This is a key because it is the first appearance of Omega Men from 1981, and it's $8 in VG. I guess I jumped the gun. Favorite DC characters are going to show those videos starting June 1st. I just did mine a little early. Lisa says that Bill Murray shows up at random places like people's weddings. Yeah, I've heard that about him. He's an interesting fella. All right, Green Lantern number 50 in fine is $9. And this is also a glow-in-the-dark cover.
Ew.
I could feel it.
That looks like it would glow too. It's the color of it.
And number 81 in very fine is $10. This is the funeral issue.
Looks like a headstone. That's cool.
Yeah, it actually kind of feels like it too. It has a texture, and then the foil is like inset. It's a very cool book. This is the direct market version. And Green Lantern 145 in fine. This is a key from 2002. This is the first appearance of Kyle Rayner's Ion. This is $4. Green Lantern 50 from 2010. This is the 1 in 100 ratio variant, and it's $25. Don't worry, we'll be out of the Green Lanterns and Green Arrows soon. This one got out of place. Here's Green Arrow and Black Canary, number 17 and very fine, $6.
Oh, I like that cover. That's cool.
This is the first cover appearance of Cupid, and the first time Cupid appears in costume. Very fine, $6, 2009. And a very painful tattoo. Looks like. Lisa says I did my own spoiler. I did. I'm sorry. I really didn't realize they hadn't started showing those yet. But that's what I get for like being ahead of schedule.
For once. Sorry, I had to.
Well, it is true. I'm running behind in all facets of my life
It's
all the
okay,
time.
You're a busy woman.
I got too many things going on, but it's good. It keeps me young, keeps me tired enough to sleep well at night. Everybody else complains they have trouble sleeping. It's like, I don't. As soon as I lay down, I'm like, I am out. All right. Grifter, number 1 from the new 52 in fine is $2.50. And Grimjack Killer Instinct, this is $4. And number 2 is $4. And we have number 3, $4. Okay, Sergio Aragonés Gru, Fray of the Gods, number 1 from 2016. And that's $4.
I kind of like when we do the alphabet because when I have to go and file everything, it's really easy. It just
I have to pick out the things that aren't superhero and throw them in there. And I wanted to remind you again about the Asian Americans and Pacific Islander weekend here on The Experience. One of the guests they're going to have this weekend is going to be Larry Hama. And he was the writer of G.I. Joe when it first came out in the 80s. And this collection is volume 1 that in fact collects number 1 through 10 of that series. So you can read up on these. And I'm sure it'll be an interesting interview. He's been working in the business for a very long time. He's worked on a lot of different things, but he's probably best known for doing G.I. Joe. Ashby wants to know if I take requests.
I think on stuff to show. So
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, if you tell us ahead of time things you're interested in, we're happy to pull them out of the bin and show them to you. We actually may even have time at the end of the show today to do that. So if there's something in particular you want to see, we'd be glad to try to find it for you.
And we know that you're just teasing Lisa.
Yes.
She said, "Ooh, mini shade thrown by family." It was just the truth, not shade.
It is true.
Yeah.
I admit it. I'm running behind all the time.
Song request.
No, Ricky, you know my rule about singing on the show. I allow dancing, but no singing. So no, I don't take song requests. Okay. But I do take comic requests. Freebird.
Oh,
that no. Okay. That would take up a chunk of the show, though, if we went into our rendition of Freebird.
Consider that one of the days when you're running behind.
When I'm running behind, I don't have enough books. Yeah. All right. Group number 1, 2015, and very fine. That's $3.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you have
And
X-Men 1992 Series 53? I will look for that.
And group number 2, $3. And the books beginning with G are going to come to an end pretty soon. And I'm going to have like a bunch more older books, including one book that's considered scarce in the Overstreet, which I will explain a little bit later.
Lisa wants that group.
Group number 1 for Lisa. And then this is also group number 3. And this is $4. So group 1 goes to Lisa. Go.
That's a cute cover.
Guardians of the Galaxy, number 24 from 1992 and fine, $2.50. And number 40 from 1993, $3. Point 1 from 2013 is $5. From 2019, this is cover number 10, cover B, which is the Mary Jane variant. And that one is $4. And Gwenpool Strikes Back, number 1, $4. Okay. Lisa, I have group 2 and 3 for you as well. And Crystal wants a karaoke night, Comic karaoke night. That we may actually do. I have no rule against singing at a karaoke place. I just have problems with singing on the show. So Kyle says he's singing on Jen's show, so don't threaten him with a good time. All right. Gwenpool Strikes Back, number 2 from 2019 is $4.
And then on that X-Men 53, I didn't see one in the bin, but you still have X-Men's to go through, right? Because we only got up to a certain...
Yeah, I'm in the middle of restocking X-Men, but I'm not even close to the X-Men themselves. So I think, so we'll just write that down. If we find one, we'll let you know. Because we very well might have one. We have a lot of X-Men, but I have quite a few long boxes I haven't actually run through yet. So I'm always running behind. I only got partway through the X-Men before I ran into the need for books with the letter G, which we have now come to the end of books with the letter G. But you know what that means. Next week, the goal will be books with the letter H.
So we skipped over B, C, D, and E.
There's a good reason for that, because
Our bins are full.
no,
Oh,
no, what had happened was Ashley organized about a dozen long boxes of books, well, more than that, probably 20 long boxes in the back, and we stacked them up. And then I started with A, and I went through every box and pulled all the A's out of all the boxes. I mixed them together, and then I ran them through the bin. And so I had gotten all the way up to E like a few months ago when I got distracted by working on the X-Men. And then and then I went back and I was at F. So that's why we did books with the letter F last week and this week G. So those books actually are in the bin. We didn't skip them. But now I'm working my way forward from G. And I happen to know, because I've already organized them, that we have a very nice collection of Hulks. So if you're looking for Hulks, please make sure to watch next week, and I will do my best to show some really cool old Hulk comics. All right. So I have a few more Fantastic Fours. This is from 1971 in Fine. This is number 114, and it's $15. Number 115 from 1971, and very good, is $10.
Alvin said 181.
Well, oh, I know he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, right, Alvin. I'll just pull all like 7 copies I have in the back out and show them to you.
I know, I'm all looking up there, like trying to squint my eyes, trying to find a 181.
I'm like, there's no Fantastic Four 181 up there. He's just trying to tease me. No, I had a beautiful 181, and I sold it right before we moved here to a guy who had every Hulk except 181 because he was away on vacation with his family when 181 came out, and so he didn't get it. And then when he came, so over the years, he always collected all the Hulks, but he never got that one. And because they disappeared off the newsstand right away when people saw how cool Wolverine was. So then over the years, he could never really afford to buy one. They kept going up and up in price. And then it just so happened I had one up in the case, and he got a huge bonus at work, and he came in and bought it. So the man now has a complete collection of Hulk. And the fellow that sold it to me was in the store when he bought it and was very happy that it went to such a good home because it went to somebody who really, really, really wanted it. And obviously gave it a great home. But I don't have a 181. I'm sure of that. If I had one, I think I would know. All right. But I do have a Fantastic Four 117 in very good, and it is from 1971, and it is $8. And 118 from 1972 in very good is $8. And I found a few magazines in the back that I thought might interest you because it's one of my favorites, Jackie Chan. This is from 1994. This is a star profile magazine of Jackie Chan in very good, and it's $4. And this is a Hong Kong Film Connection magazine from 1994. And very good, it's $4. Also has an interview with Jackie Chan in it.
Lisa claimed the Jackie Chan. I'm guessing the first one.
Okay.
Sorry, Ricky. Lisa's comment came in before yours.
But there's more Jackie Chan to come. So we have the Hong Kong Film Connection. And this is Oriental Cinema, number 1 from 1994, and very good, and it's $4. It says it has Jackie Chan in it. And then we have Oriental Cinnamon number 3 from 1994 and very good. And it's $4. And this is a Jackie Chan special issue.
And the next one too, Lisa says.
Okay. All right. So this one's for Lisa. So all I have left is Oriental Cinema number 1 and Oriental Cinema number 3 with the Jackie Chan issue.
She said Oriental Cinema 1 and 3.
Okay. She goes for them all. I'm a big fan of Jackie Chan too. I just love you more and more, Lisa, every passing week. Because you have great taste. You like all the same things I like.
We're almost ready to ship her out too. I started to get her box together.
I think after tonight there'll be enough for your box to go out, Lisa, because it was almost to the top. So hopefully this week that will happen. And anyone out there can do what Lisa does, which is buy books, claim them on the show, and then I send an invoice, you pay for them, and we accumulate them in a box. And when it gets full, we send it on out to you. And that way you don't have to pay shipping every week on a small amount of books. So we're about to go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to have new product this week, some new variants that have come out, and what else? Oh, and some more Silver and Golden Age. And we'll be back after this commercial break.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live at Comics Unlimited. I'm going to show you some of the new releases this week. We got in a few new variants and a few new books and toys. So starting with from Vault Comics, the new comic Blue Flame came out this week. And this is the 1:15 ratio variant and homage cover. and it is running $10. Oh, and Ashley's just giving me a bunch of new things to show you. All right. Spawn had a D cover this week, and it is running $10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin came out this week, and it was issue number 3 that came out, and this is the variant cover, and it is running $20.
Alvin claimed the Spawn.
And we had been talking over the last few weeks about Milestone, and this is the Milestone Returns Infinite Edition 0 that came out this week, and it is $4.99.
We also have a blank cover too.
Yeah, there's like a blank sketch cover.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Miracle #1 Infinite Frontier came out with this very bright cover, and that was $3.99. So new #1 from Marvel, Reptile #1 is $3.99. And Chip Zdarsky wrote this Spider-Man life story. When the comics came out, they were like super hot. Everybody really enjoyed them because they're very different than any other Spider-Mans that you will have read. But this one is a trade paperback that collects 1 through 6, and it's $24.99.
Lisa said, I thought Nancy said Spawn D cup.
No. Last I checked, Spawn does not wear a D cup. But that was cover D. The Batman 0 Point Fortnite continues on. This is second printing #2.
Yeah.
We have #3 still?
No, we're sold out of them.
We are sold out of 3. So there'll be second prints of those coming soon. I think we were already ordered on first prints and second prints of quite a few issues. Made in Korea #1 came out this week. And this one is $3.99. And Something is Killing the Children #16 came out, A and B cover, and they are $3.99 each. We also still have Something is Killing the Children 1 B, cover B and C, and #2 cover A and B for sale, and they're up in our case. And we have a pretty good run of Something's Killing the Children from in between. So if there are any of those you're missing, please, let us know. We'd be glad to talk to you about those. We also have a nice run of Once and Future in stock. So if you need any of that title, let us know. We also got Star Wars Adventures Weapons of a Jedi #1 that came out this week, and it's $5.99.
Our producer said that Made in Korea is so good.
I haven't gotten a chance to read it, but I think I will now that you said that. So, Smithsonian Birds Coloring Book. It's very detailed. So if you like to color with very fine pencils, this is a fantastic book. And we got World of Warcraft cookbook in. Most people who know me know how much I love cookbooks and I collect them. So if you're into World of Warcraft, this is a perfect addition to your cookbook collection. But even if you aren't into World of Warcraft, this is actually a very nice cookbook. It has nice photographs and a lot of very interesting recipes. It has a lot of baked goods and cocktails and just like a wide variety of things. So I recommend this cookbook.
How much was that?
Oh, it would be $35. We also still have a few other cookbooks in stock. Every time I see a new cookbook, I order it, and we do sell a lot of cookbooks here, so it's good. All right. Oh, toys. So this is something Lisa might like. These are all the Rubik's cubits, cubes, Rubik's creation cubes. Okay, and they're all Demon Slayer. So we got in this one. It's $19.99.
Can you say their names for
No,
us,
I
Nancy?
cannot. It's
Yeah,
the
I
blonde girl in that show, Demon Slayer. Yeah, that's who it is.
They are really cute, though.
And I just don't want to destroy their Japanese names. And we got this one in. So these
She
three
looks
all
like she
came
has
in.
a gag in her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything's possible
Yeah.
in Japanese animation. So. And then we got in Rick and Morty figures. We got a Rick and a Morty. And these are $19.99 each also. Whoa. And apparently our theme tonight has been glow-in-the-dark things. This is the regular Immortal Hulk pop, and this one's $23.99. And he's very cool, but even cooler, glow-in-the-dark Chase variant. Same figure, but he's got all kinds of glow-in-the-dark to him. And I've seen a couple pictures of him that people have taken for glow-in-the-dark, and he's very cool. He's $49.99. So we have both of those in stock. So Lisa says it's a good thing that Made in Korea is so good because she ordered that. Yeah, it's always nice when the books you order are really, really good, right? There have been a lot of really good books this year. A lot of good reading. Okay. Did I catch everything?
Yeah, I think all the new toys and stuff. Yeah, we
Okay.
did have those little other things from manga. I don't know.
Yeah, bring those over and I'll show those too. We've been ordering a lot more toys because we've been having a lot of success with toys here in the store, both vintage and new ones. And so we've ordered a lot of things. I think it's going to start kind of pouring in June and then throughout the whole rest of the year. Lisa says, thanks for showing the Demon Slayer toys. She saw the movie again last night. Cool. These came in also, and they're like these acrylic standee figures. And here's one. And this is $9.99. And this one's also $9.99. And then this is from Berserk, which is a anime that you can watch on Crunchyroll. It's $9.99. So these are something we haven't carried before, but I saw them and I thought they were pretty cool. So we started getting those in. All right. So I think that is most all the new things.
It's all the stuff new this week.
Yeah. Ashley's been spending time rearranging things. So there's going to be some things you see this week that are new to you. But they're just okay. So I've got some Silver Age to show you and some Golden Age books. Let's see. Well, actually, I'm going to start first with an underground comic by one of my favorites, Richard Corbin. This was published by Last Gasp in 1970. They're well known for their underground comics. And this one has a store stamp on the inside. It was originally sold at a store in Hermosa Beach, California, which I imagine did a lot of business in underground comics in 1970. And although, most of the undergrounds that were sold in California, and most of them were published out there too. But this one is, Richard Corbin art, which is wonderful. And it's in very good, and it's $16. And this is a Little Iodine from 1951. Very good. And it's number 7. And it is $10. And that's a 10 center. Bonanza, number 35, and very good. It's $10. Has a nice photo cover. Michael Landon, Lauren Green. Bonanza. Smiley Burnett Western from I can't read my handwriting, 1950. It's number 2, and it's in fair condition, and it is $10. Great photo cover of that, too.
We're going to have to get another box for our golden and silver age stuff up here.
Yep, it is getting full, so people need to buy it.
Yep.
I think I may have to show a few more of those because I need some more books. 1966 in fine. This is a Undersea Agent from Tower Comics, and it's $24. Mysteries of the Unexplored Worlds. This is also 10 center. This is number 14 and very good. And it is $20. It's published by Charlton, 1959, and very good, $20. House of Mystery, number 138, and very good, is $18, 1963. DC Comics. Classics Illustrated. This is number 136. Number 136, Lord Jim. And it's the 5th edition. It has the highest reorder number of 169 and is $4. For those of you who haven't collected Classics Illustrated, that's how they're looked up in the Overstreet Guide, is by the highest reorder number, which is in the back of the book or sometimes in the front. There's a page that shows the most recent issue that you could reorder on a big coupon. And that's how we can tell what printing they are. So that's how we know this is a 5th printing. Because they started making Classics Illustrated in the 40s. I've had very few of them from the early 40s. I did have a few about 10 years ago that were originals, but most of what you see are reprints because they continually reprinted them all through the 70s. And this one, like I said, is the 5th edition. We have some more in our bin if there's any that you're interested in. And I just want to give you one final reminder about this weekend's Asian American Island Pacific Islander. Let's get that backwards. I want to say Island Pacific, but it's Pacific Islanders event going on here on the Experience this weekend. They will have guests Joe Eisma and Larry Hama, but they're also going to have Joyce Chin, who she has done work on just about everything, lots of covers, and has been working for quite a long time. So please watch that and learn more about these folks' careers, and let us know if there's anything you see that you're interested in that they talk about. So I hope everybody will tune in this weekend and watch some of that programming on the Experience. What'd you find, Ashley?
Just pulled the stuff that didn't have black dots on the backs of them.
Well, very good.
I think we showed this.
I don't think I ever did show that. I can show it right now. All right. These are dailies and Sunday reprint strip books from this reprints Dick Tracy strips from 1940, and it's $15. And these were published by Pacific Comic Club out in Long Beach, California. Samuel Fraser says Green Lantern, Green Arrow 96, please. So can you dig that out of the pile?
Yeah, look for a moment down.
Oh, I have a signed ash can signed by Neil Gaiman of Sandman fame. This is called Being an Account of Life and Death of the Emperor Heliogabalus. And like I said, it's written by Neil Gaiman. It's a 24-hour comic that he did, and it is signed and numbered. And it's, as you can see on the cover, it's a limited edition of 2,500, and I'm asking $50 for it.
Ricky said Dick Tracy. I don't know if you want to show this one too.
Let me see. Is it different?
Yeah, it's different. I don't
We
know.
have two of these Dick Tracy books, it turns out. This one has from July 14th, 1940 to October 1940. This has from March 1940 to July 1940. So let me know, Ricky, if you want both of them. Okay, there you go. Oh, so I thought that posted ages ago about the Green Lantern. I don't think we already pulled it though. I guess it was just delayed. The message was just delayed in coming in. So we'll look for that book and get it for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Grizzle says, I think you're safe. I don't think anyone got it. I think that's true. I think it's still here somewhere. Okay. Here's a Tales of the Unexpected number 80 in good. It's $8. Dell comic number 712 from 1956 in fair condition. This is $2. It's The Great Locomotive Chase. And Sea Devils number 3 is very good. It's $36. Both of those Dick Tracy's are 15, right, Ashley?
Yes.
Yes, Ricky, they're both 15. We have Motion Picture Comics number 113 and very good. It's Walk East on Beacon, and it is $20.
And I got that Green Lantern, Green Arrow for Samuel.
Excellent.
So that goes with Samantha's stuff. Okay.
Sweethearts, Volume 2, number 88 from 1966. This is $3 and good. The Teenage Sensation, Dudley from 1950, number 2 and very good, $28. Can you pull me any of the small pieces of artwork from the art wall that are easy to get down? I'll show a couple of those. Strange Adventures number 137 in very good is $18. Parade of the Space Toys. That's the kind of parade my husband would like. He collects all kinds of space toys. I got so many robots and space guns, and that's okay. It's a good hobby. Okay, so before I run out of time and never get to the book that I've been holding out on, showing, this book is listed in the Overstreet Guide as scarce. And what that means is that it's estimated that only 20 to 100 copies of this book still exist. And I have one. And the title is Atom Age Combat, number 4. It's published by St. John, and it is from 1953. And it is solid and complete, and the cover is a little faded because this part up here in other photos I've seen of the book are actually pretty red. And interestingly, the staple machine was off when it originally was stapled at the printer. Instead of the staple going in right here, it's actually here. and this one is here. Oh, you can't see that. This is where the staple is, and on this one the staple's up in here. But the spine is wonderful for a book of this age, and I've graded it at VG, mostly due to the fading of the cover. And it's $72, and like I said, it is considered a scarce book.
Ricky would like to see the covers of these again, and then Lisa would like to see the Strange Adventures.
Okay, let me show her. Okay, so Lisa, here's the Strange Adventures comic. So hard to do this on the camera. Okay, so I've graded this one at very good. It has a very light pencil mark right here, and otherwise it's got a little bit of staining, and you can kind of see it bleeding through. But it's not like water damage. It's just there's just like splotchy age stains on it, but otherwise looks really good. And then Ricky, these are the two Dick Tracy's again. This one is the one that's from July on, and this one is right before it. This is from March to July. So those are the two. All right, there we go.
I brought some of the smaller art that was on
Oh.
that could fit in boxes.
Oh, okay. I just want to show you a few art pieces that you might not have noticed in the store, or if you don't come to the store, you won't have seen. This is artwork by a local artist that's been coming in the store. She's 14 years old. Her name's Tessa, and she also made a bunch of earrings that we have in the front case. But she is doing some of these pieces, and she'll take requests too.
Yeah.
So this one's $20. So if you like it, please claim it and support our local young artist.
And she's always bringing in different things too, which
Yeah.
is cool.
She's been doing like one every week or so.
Yeah.
And we've sold one.
We've sold two
Or two.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is an artist that was local to us when we were in California. His name's Jeff Williams, and this is one of his prints, and it's $6. And this is also Jeff Williams. And this one's called An Innsmouth Look for Jeff Williams. And this is a couple of bigger pieces. This is a Yod. Sloth is the Key, Guardian of the Gate by Jeff Williams. And we have that one. This one's $10. I didn't say the prices of those, but you can probably see them on the screen.
10, and the smaller ones were 6.
Okay, the small ones are 6, the larger ones were 10. Okay, I have, Lisa says she's on the hunt for Strange Adventure 79, so if you can make a note of that, we'll look and see if we have one. I have a 135 in very good, and it's $22. Fishing Hole in the Sky. Interesting concept. It is a strange adventure. Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is Dell number 854 and very good, and it's $22. And new Terry Toons starring Heckle and Jekyll, and very good, number 10, $8. And I have a Dell Giant number 38 in good, and it's $12. Uncle Donald and his nephew's Family Fun. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. Lisa says she loves the Strange Adventures covers. The Strange Adventure covers are all very interesting. I enjoy those as well. So just to go back to a couple things, the Tuned In Music and Art Festival is coming up. So if you have time that weekend and you want to go see a lot of bands play, they're going to have bands on Friday nights, all day Saturday and Sunday. They also are going to have a lot of kids events, things for the children to do. So if you have kids, it would be a great weekend. And they also allow camping, so it is possible to buy tickets and camp at the festival itself for the whole weekend. But Ashley will be there on Saturday and Sunday, and she'll be taking some stuff from the store to sell and be out promoting the store down at Cherokee Farms in Lafayette, Georgia. And next week, remember, we're going to have Jesse McCann here signing Crypto plus some of his other books. I'll be pulling out some Simpsons and some other books that he's worked on that we'll be offering signed. Lisa would like the Heckle and Jekyll. There you go, Lisa. And then he'll be here in the store on Saturday for those who are local and want to come actually ask him questions in person. But if you have questions for him on the show, you can send them in advance or ask him live. That's one of the great things about having a live show. Anything else?
No, we just want to say thank you again to everybody watching and hanging out with us. We do appreciate each and every one of you.
And we also would like to thank our producer, Kyle, who had to jump in today to work because Jerry was supposed to produce our show tonight. And if everyone could please pray for Jerry and his family. His mom's in the hospital, and so he couldn't come and do the show. So if you please think good thoughts and send some prayers his way, we would appreciate that. And once again, thanks, Kyle, for jumping in and taking care of things tonight. And so we will be back next week from 9 to 11 on The Experience. Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.